Boom, viewers, subscribers. Back again with these quick updates because trust. If it's not forward from King Mix-Up, it's not credible.
I fucking paid for it. He's never given. No, he never fucking has done anything. And I let the so-called new owner in to do a survey 2 weeks ago. Jerome, they won't leave. Garland was on the phone and this fucking stop pushing me. Stop pushing her. Jerome, calm down. Their attorneys are here. Garland was on the phone talking to them, and this woman Mavado or something is calling me a fucking wretch. She's calling me a fucking wretch. She's pushing through the fucking gate at me. Okay? Yeah, I know she's a criminal. Yes, of course. What do I do? Garland, police haven't fucking come here. The bailiff was on the phone with Garland. He's telling them there's court today at 10. This guy's saying, but I have an order. He said that's been set aside. There's legal documents. And this woman is saying, no, it's not. And fucking woman.
Yes, people, and the dancehall gully god Mavado followed up with this caption about Jennifer. You know, the person who robbed him 3 years ago is the person in question in that video. And he said over 3 years, this lady scammer, Jennifer Mavado, stole over $30 million from me, Jamaican dollars. It seems her job in Jamaica is to proudly scam people's properties and money. Has the power to take your money and cannot go to prison. Charge over 7 times and counting for scamming hundreds of millions of dollars from citizens of Jamaica and never been penalized. Every time she goes to the court, she goes home. 2 years ago, she and the court system tried to turn my money into a loan of $150K per month. US dollars speaking. Payback over 20 years to collect. That's in parentheses. From a 75-year-old. Like, she's really gonna live to 100. But nevertheless, please remember, I didn't lend her my money. She scammed it. A couple days ago, she got an opportunity to write an affidavit to the court saying she has no money to pay and the reasons she should not go to jail. I remember going to this lady's office for the first time, finding out she is a criminal. She blatantly told me in front of her lawyers that there is nothing I can do about my money, as she knows who to call. Then said I pulled a gun on her and hit her to police, a failed plot she planned. That day, she said she can make my life a living hell because after all, I was the first person to make her get charged, which was also a fight for the police, who told me even though they were trying their best, she was well connected. And proved it when she went to court and a judge told the police they should not lock her up on a Friday because she can't post bail same day and would stay for the weekend. If I didn't threaten to go on social media, she wouldn't have gotten charged. It's a mess in the first place. But here it is. They charged her then for someone else's money that was fighting years before me. Then they charged her for my money and several others after. What is DPP doing about this aristocratic scammer? Or is it because of who she knows and where she's from and her power she pulls in the system? I'm waiting to see on May 19, 2021, what the judge is going to say about my money. People will have to talk about this. First things first. We know Mavado didn't write that caption. Yes. I found one grammatical error in it, but, that can be overlooked, But what I found in that letter, the caption to that post, it's very deep, people. There's a lot of subliminals in there, and I'm here to help pick out a few of them. You can help as well by putting in the comment section. Maybe I missed something, but Mavado said this lady Jennifer Mavado stole over 300 million, over $30 million Jamaican. And she said that he can't do nothing about it. That's a dangerous woman. A lady that's going around stealing those types of money and maybe more allegedly is a dangerous woman, people, not to be messed with. But you know Gully ain't no punk. A cassava piece that come from. You see me I said? And he did it the legit way and took her to court. And she's acting like a woman scorn. People just see what I'm saying now. She said I can make your life a living hell. She's connected. Mavado's son was locked up the other day, sentenced to life. He will be 70 years old when he's done serving. You know, it's his time. He got to serve 22 years plus 30 years concurrently, you know. Do you think people with connections can interfere with people's judgment, especially if they know a judge who's trying over a case of somebody you got problems with? Put in that a comment section. How powerful are these people is, as you see. For example, Mavado said this lady Jennifer goes into court and she goes home. The judge says don't lock her up. You know? Who has it out for Mavado? Who has it out for Mavado, people? Put in that a comment section. Mavado said that his son's trial was filled with corruption and he's planning on exposing this corruption in Jamaica. And he mentioned the DPP. See what I'm saying? Does the DPP and Jennifer, are they friends? Why she gets to go home all the time? Did Jennifer tell DPP to tell judge, throw the book at this individual? Put in that a comment section. We're just theorizing stuff. This is all alleged. Check the disclaimer in my description box, you know. But nevertheless, Mavado said May 21st, I think he said, 2021. He wants to know what the judge is going to say about his money, because if them really turn that shit into a loan, Jah know, people. Me no want to no bank in Jamaica, you know, because me say you can't even get your money out the bank when you want to take it out and all. And these things I want to charge for money laundering and stuff. But I was just giving this update. My father's out here exposing this system, which some might say he took a little long in doing so, because, you know, the system wasn't a problem when it was, you know, pertaining to Vibes Cartel. But you said Vibes Cartel is a punk and a pussy, and you're not talking about the real ones in jail and all of these things. But the real ones is in jail, so you know, my father, so, you know, people putting out a comment section of a karma. Do you think my father's wasting his time exposing the government while he could have been doing it for the past 8 years instead of warring with Cartel, Tommy Lee, and the rest of these artists is getting locked up and talking about their, you know, calling Tommy Lee a scammer, calling Vibes Cartel an idiot. That's where I'm saying. We feel I'm saying that now. His son is in the same predicament with the system. But just giving this update. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because around that so you get the latest in the dancehall news, musical reviews, and gossips. Plus.